I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. And she didn't give me any information except Sparxoo?
Yep.
Sparxoo. So I don't know what we're talking about, but hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good. You're streaming live to, you might see me look down at my computer a little bit. There's a chat stream that, in case people have questions. So I'm not being rude. I'm just saying in case someone has a question for you.
Well, this is the first time I've been streamed live, so I'm really excited.
Well, and there's only 1,500 people watching. So really,
wow, a lot of pressure.
Not that big of a deal. No pressure. So who are you? What do you do?
Yep, so I'm Dave Capece, and I do digital marketing, and so I've been doing a lot of work in terms of looking at the trends in the digital space and where we're heading from here now that we're all networked together.
Okay, and so the company then is that you're with, what is that?
Sparxoo, it's a digital marketing and branding agency,
okay.
And so we work with some large media companies as well as with social entrepreneurs.
Okay, and I am absolutely going to be lost for a minute until I understand.
Yep.
You're digital marketing, so you're basically marketing different products online?
Yep, so we've done everything from high-level strategy, so how should the brand be positioned, how do we transform some old media brands that are struggling to connect with new audiences in the digital space, and then all the way down to execution via Facebook and blogging,
Okay, and did you do a session?
I'm doing it today.
Oh, what is your session on?
It is digital influence in the network economy. And so the idea behind it is that increasingly there is a class of digital influencers who have been empowered via all of the tools through blogging and otherwise to create content, and they're wielding a lot more power today, and so everybody should really take note of that class of influencers and figure out how to connect them and mobilize them. And
by influencers, you mean like the Facebook, the Twitter, those types of things, or do you mean something more specific?
Yep. So it's everything from the famous influencers that have emerged are folks like Ariana Huffington, Perez Hilton, people that really didn't have a big voice in the past.
We say the name, I know who it is, so.
and now suddenly through their own efforts and really standing out and doing something different and unique, they are listened to. And so in the traditional sense, Oprah is an influencer, but now we have influencers that are emerging every day. And even here at this conference, we have influencers that are emerging on a smaller scale today who tomorrow could rise to be stars. Yeah.
So podcasters like my husband and I, we do podcasting.
You're an influencer.
So we might be able to make everyone in the world watch Star Trek someday,
That's right. I mean, and the classic example is that anybody who has a book wants Oprah to mention the book.
Right.
And so, the way that marketing used to be done is you would take $100 million and you would shout your message as loud as you could to convince people of whatever you wanted to convince them. But the truth is that it's a lot more difficult to break through the clutter today, and so it's just as effective to have Oprah mention your book, or to have Ariana Huffington and her team support your cause, or other influencers that are relevant to get behind what you're doing.